Monday madness. I'm your host, Truckers TV, Transportation LLC, Dennis Adams. Peipi for short, Whiskers for shorter. Right here on my channel. This veteran right here, broadcasting to you on all the platforms. Truckers TV Live, Truckers Television Channel, and Truckers TV Transportation LLC. We hope that you guys like, share, follow. Just click on the live video anywhere. Go to the page and like and follow. Share if you want. Become a subscriber. Give us some stars. Support is by you guys.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
All these videos and content is supported by viewers just like you, and we hope that you do support us any way that you possibly can to keep continuing to watch wonderful and cool ass videos like this of us driving around America. And you never know what the beep is coming out of my mouth depending on what feeling I have. Feelings, right? Everybody has feelings. Lots of feelings out there. Tinkerbell feelings. Peter Pan feelings. I mean, hell, unicorn feelings. There's all kinds of feelings. But if you got feelings, and your feelings get hurt very easily, please check that shit out the door. This is a open channel. Talk amongst yourselves, meet and greet, hang out, bang each other, I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Marry, I mean, hell, we've had a couple of marriages here too. Whatever floats your pineapple upside down flamingo boat.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to State Road 33.
Just enjoy the show. If it's something you like to sit back, relax, throw me up on your 65-inch TV and look like you're driving a truck. And just sit here and watch the scenery as it goes by you. One zipper line at a time. If not, engage. Have a conversation. Meet and greet people. Hook it up. Whatever you like to do. Right here on this channel, Dennis V. Adams Jr. is broadcasting from right now, my personal page. With the blue chip seal. Any other pages are bogus. Not the official page. This is the official page that you're watching. And we do appreciate you guys watching. You can also become a subscriber, and thank you for our subscribers. Subscribers on this page, as well as Truckers Television
At the
Channel.
roundabout, take the second exit to
Thank
US
you for
12.
being subscribers. Thank you for being subscribers originally on Truckers TV. That's not forgotten either. Thank you, everyone, for being subscribers. Your contribution of $4.99 a month. Keep these streams going and strong. The more subscribers we have, the better off we are. And expansion can happen. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for sharing, liking, following. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. We're heading to Minnesota. Don't you know? Out there in Foley land. Foley, Minnesota on I-90 westbound. We dropped our first load. Now we're going to our second one. And we're going to be heading out. Morning, Dale. What up, Nick? Morning, everybody. I'm trying to get back to Springfield. I got a few loads I got to pick up and bring in the yard. I got to do some work. I am definitely working my ass off this week.
Take the exit on the right to I-90 West.
Lost a few drivers, parking a few trucks, and another driver's going on vacation, so it's just me and one other driver right now. Holding it down, baby. Keeping the company going. What up, Greg? Minnesota. Don't you know? intermediate breast. Stressed out a lot this week. Lots going on, and a lot of you guys
take the exit on the
don't
right
really know what's
to
going on, but
I-90
a lot's
West.
going on. Stress level is like to the roof right now. Trying everything and anything, being creative, trying to relax. I did a couple push-ups and sit-ups and walked around the truck a few 100,000 times, pacing back and forth. Ate everything in my truck because that's what I do when I get stressed out is I eat. I'm a stress eater. I don't know. Just got a lot of shit going on, you know? Gotta make sure things happen. Gotta make sure people get paid. Gotta make sure. Gotta make sure. Gotta get. Gotta get. They said, open up a trucking business. Yeah, get a couple trucks, they said. No problem, they said. You need a few trailers, they said. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You'll be all right, they said. No, I'm in Wisconsin right now. We're a lot lighter right now, too, so this is good. We're going to be heading
Take the
westbound on
exit
90.
on the right to
Out towards
I-90 West.
Minnesota. Don't you know? Foley, Minnesota. Sounds like a soda pop. Drink your Minnesota. Soda pop. You got yourself a pop? A lot of people say pop, they don't say Coke or soda. Or, hey, go get yourself a pop. What the hell's a pop? It's the northern folks up here that talk like that. Everybody has an accent up here. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, they all have like this New England / Canadian / I don't know what the hell they sound like. It's almost like Maine versus Canada. A mix in between that. Like, don't you know? Canadian, eh? I mean, it's weird. A lot of people have accents up here. Oh, I know, Michelle. I'm just busting my ass trying to get everything done. That's all I can do, man. Life is frustrating. Life is stressful. Life is hard. Sometimes I don't want the responsibility. Sometimes I don't want to do this. Sometimes I think, Mark, thank you for the stars. Appreciate it, bud. Thank you for the 20 stars, man. Oh, is that right, Curtis? You sound like you're from me. Tina, thank you for the stars. Thank you for your support, guys. Thank you. Keep them coming. OMG. Help out a lot. Keep them stars coming, please. Lord knows I need help. I need a lot of help. our jobs, we get promoted, we get recognized, we are praised and awarded in the military, right? Hands down, 20 years of my life, I worked for goals. I worked for certain levels of an accomplishment in the military. That is what is ingrained in my brain. Thank you for the 5,000 stars. Thank you. Thank you, Richard, for 100. In my brain, I am ingrained to work hard for goals, for level ups, and leveling up in my situation where I'm at, leveling up. That's how they teach us in the military, right? In the civilian sector, there ain't shit. In the corporate civilian sector, there ain't shit. You know, people go to a job, they work, and they're not goal driven. They're not level up driven. They're just stagnant on exactly what they want, and they'll stay there for 20 years plus. They'll stay at that particular level because that's what's comfortable to them. They don't want to expand. They don't want to go more. They don't want to build. They don't want to be bigger. They don't want to be better. They don't want to. And they'll stay there. And then there's some of us, for example, me, that I've been in the military for 20 years, that I'm goal driven. I set a goal. I get after it. I try my freaking hardest, man, to try to get to that goal. Even if I fail, I stumble, I fall down, I get all muddy and dirty, I get back up and I keep trying. And thank you for the stars, Mark. That's where it comes from, okay? It's not a begging, it's not a can you help me out and give me a handout, can you do this, can you do that? And I've explained this thousands of times throughout the 4 years of Truckers TV that it's not a handout. You are supporting something that is growing, something that's big, a goal that I'm setting for myself, a goal that I'm setting for this company and this business. I'm setting these goals to try to achieve them. Therefore, I'm lobbying for that particular support. And I'm not ashamed to do it. A lot of people are like, oh man, you're just begging for stuff. No, I'm not. I'm creating content, I'm creating an atmosphere, I'm creating goals, I'm creating that drive, I'm creating that passion. I am going after it. If I can inspire you to do it, then great. If not, then just watch the video for free. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. And we've been going about this the whole way. We've been going about this wrong the whole way, I think. You know, and people have turned away from supporting this page, supporting me, supporting what I'm doing, supporting everything, because they think it's corrupt, whatever idealist. I don't know what the hell it is. Self-loathing, whatever they said back in the day. It's not. It's just goal-driven. That's how I'm wired, people. That's it. Now, what I do with it at the end, when it does become successful, that is going to be the judgment. Where what I do with it, how I deal with it, how many people I help, etc., etc., etc. But this is just the building blocks of it. I hope it makes sense. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So it's not a gesture of begging. I have a job. I'm working my ass off. I'm trying to pay my bills. It is a gesture of, can you support this with me? Can you stand behind me? Can you stand up and say, hey, you know what, Dennis? You break the beep on, man. I'm there, bro. I'm helping you out, bro. I am standing behind you. I'm there. That's what I'm looking for. Those types of people. If you're that, man, I appreciate you so damn much. But if you're not, that's fine too. Just as equal. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the show. Enjoy everything that I do. And I appreciate every single one of you. The ones that watch silently in the background that don't say anything. The ones that do communicate. Carry on. That's all I wanted to say. this out, guys, because it's irking the shit out of me. It's really, really, really irking the shit out of me. And my internal fiber and being, my soul, and everything. You know, you hire a driver, and this particular driver, I mean, you know who it is. I'm not going to put their name out there, just for the fact that, you know, I'm not going to glamorize it. But this driver, how can I say this politically? I suspect that one of my trucks was sabotaged. And the system has foreign objects that's throwing. Whether the driver is karma is going to catch your ass. Okay? I gave you a truck. I let is dirty, that has a foreign something in it, and I've never seen those codes before. Unless you, I suspect maybe possibly that particular person tried to sabotage my truck when they dropped it off. So my frustration level is extremely high. 713 Pearl is down for the count right now. My Freightliner has some issues with the DEF, the actual liquid DEF that is going in my filtration system. So it needs to go in the shop. There's probably going to be some serious damages done to it. And urine, other than what comes out of that nozzle, or fuel, or oil, or any other kind of sugar. If I find out with the diagnostics at Freightliner, if they find out that there's something foreign in there, I'm coming after you. And that is a forewarning. I will slap a lawsuit for the damages and repairs. You're gonna wish you never knew me. Trust me on that, buddy. I mean, it's pretty bad that you destroy a truck. I did everything right. I paid the person. I gave them miles. I did everything I was supposed to do as an employer. And that's how they returned my truck. Now, it's all speculation, but I'm just putting it out there that this is the kind of shit that we got to deal with. And it's pretty bad that disgruntled drivers would sabotage or potentially sabotage your truck just because they're mad at the world. That's just ridiculous. I hope karma gets you in the end. I hope something happens that karma gets its revenge, because that's just wrong to do. I got you a rental car. You went home. I paid for all that. And you drop off a rent-a-car in the totally opposite direction of where you're supposed to cause more anguish and more pain and more money. Just, dude, mistake. And it's not discrimination. Not discrimination at all. This is what was done to me after I've done everything I possibly could to employ this particular driver. It's not discrimination. It's just straight stupidity and ignorance and just being a straight asshole. So I'm going to fix my truck. I'll get it back in line. I'll find out what's going on. That's just the wrong thing to do, man. I don't care. So I highly recommend that anybody that's employing that particular person, give me a call. Give me a call, and I'll tell you exactly how I feel about that person as an employer. Horrible. Truck was trashed. I mean, completely trashed inside. Egg splatter, mold in the refrigerator, dirt, grime, nasty my bad, my mistake. I'm the one that hired you. It's my fault. I can't believe it. You know, now my truck is having some serious DEF issues, and my suspect is that something was poured in a DEF tank that doesn't need to be in there. When I find out what it is, whether it be oil, gasoline, fuel, diesel, piss, or something that's not supposed to be in there, I'm coming after you. Legally, I'm coming after you. There's going to be replication. There's going to be wrath coming. Guess what? You're a horrible driver. Horrible. To do something like that, or potentially do something like that, or maybe did something like that. I don't know yet. I can't accuse you. But I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out what happened. I'm going to find out what's wrong with it. And when I fix it, if that bill is larger than I can handle, I'm coming after you for it. There's a few options that I can do. I can file charges for personal property damage. I can go to a lawyer, serve you court documents for the payment and reimbursement. We can take it to court, civil court, file civil court. You'll have to fight it. I'll have the proof, the documents, everything. So I hope you didn't put anything in that tank. And it's just a fluke. Or it's just a malfunction or something, and it can be easily fixed. I hope, I really hope that you didn't go out of your way to damage my truck so I couldn't use it again. I really hope that's not the case. And I will find this out. You poked the wrong bear, bud. You definitely poked the wrong bear. This whole thing about you're gonna lose viewers because of this, I really don't. It's not a big concern to me. It's not, because I didn't do anything wrong. You did. You were let go for multiple reasons. Leave it alone. It wasn't discrimination that you got people saying. I got messages all the time. Oh, you're a discriminating employer. No, I'm not. That's not discrimination. Not discrimination at all. He tore up my truck. These are the factual things. He was let go for not following instructions. That's not discriminatory. So I would appreciate the accusations that I'm a discriminating employer. Not. I get hit with all kinds of shit, man. I'm telling you. Just people just at it. Bam, 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 bam. You're this, you're that. You don't even know who I am. That's the world today. That's what we're dealing with. It's just crazy, man. And I didn't want to put that out there. I didn't want to say anything, but I wanted to, because I'm concerned that people like that are doing things that just like that every day. I'm concerned that overwhelming people, truck drivers are disgruntled. They just go after the truck and disable it and cause more havoc. They pop the tires, put shit in the tanks that's not supposed to be, etc., etc. It's just wrong, man. When employers go out of their way to hire somebody, it's not with the intentions to fire them. It's the intentions to keep them on board, unless they do something wrong. That's bad business. If I'm hiring you and the next day I'm firing you, there's a goddamn reason. I do too. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that, and I can't say definitively that he did it or not. I'm just saying that there are issues with the DEF, and the codes that are giving me now are there foreign matter in your DEF system. It tells me specifically that there's more than just DEF in there. There's something else that's not supposed to be in there. Water, piss, urine, fuel. I don't know. But the sensor tells you it's not firing properly or doing its job properly because there's something in there. And that can be done right at the last minute. Could have stopped at a fuel station, fueled up the last minute, added a little bit of fuel to it to malfunction it, drive it a little bit down the road and still be good. And then all of a sudden, after he gets out of the truck, it starts to malfunction. It's just wrong to do. Bad business all around. And then he goes to another trucking job? Oh, great. Good luck, guys. I hope you know who you're hiring. I just so happen to have a huge platform to put this out. Watch out. Caution. Whether people like me putting this out or not, I'm protecting myself because this is ridiculous. It makes you not want to hire anybody. It makes you not want to do anything for anybody. On a constant. Well, a shipbox truck went off the road. Hello. But amongst other things, that's what I'm dealing with. So, it is what it is. Life of a trucker, right? Life of a trucking business. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of trucking companies out there who can probably feel my pain. Like, yep, we've had that happen before. Asshole drivers. Yep, get off of it. Took lights, took trailer markers. I mean, they just totally tore up the truck. And they gave it back to him. Actually, no, left it somewhere. He had to go recover it, and he couldn't recover it because it wouldn't start. The starter was gone. Engine was messed up. Wires were snipped. I mean, that's a lot of damage. That just goes to show the type of people. And I'm the bad one. Yep. Okay. I'm the bad person. I'm the person that doesn't care. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take long, Wayne. Frustration level's a little high right now. Stress level's a little high. It's very difficult to do this job and drive at the same time and run a business. It's very difficult. It's not an easy task. Not at all. You're away from your desk, you're away from calling, you're away from your phone, emails, communication, shops. You're away from getting stuff done, communicate with banks, etc., etc., and you're on the road trying to do this job at the same time. It's a tough thing to do. This is not easy. A lot of people would have quit already. Wondering why I'm in the left lane. There's a sign that says trucks use left lane right there. So please don't say, oh, you're in the left lane. Yep. Because it's telling me to be in the left lane. Just to let you guys know. For disclaimer. this week is a blitz week. See a lot of truck drivers pulled over. There's a lot of, they're looking at your brakes, they're looking at your logs, they're looking at your, they're looking at everything. So, make sure you got everything squared away. price goes up to give the drivers. And everything that's in the South that's beautiful, tropical, it's cheap, dirt, nasty, just dirt ass cheap and nobody wants it. They'll take the northern route and then flip it where it's hot as hell down in Florida. The brokers will charge, will give more money to those loads going in the hot than up here in the north in the summertime. It flip-flops all the time. These brokers know this. When a snowstorm hits, I look the other way. I don't care. I'm not that driver. I'm not that company. It may be bad business altogether, but it saves my drivers and it saves the sanity. And potentially having something go wrong with the trucks or the drivers.